It is not a test. It's not a
This,
test. You can take the help from the screen. Oh, I am not sharing the screen.
yeah, you've not shared the screen yet.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes, Neil.
Okay. So basically, elimination of metabolic waste from the body is known as excretion. Some examples of products that are excreted are sweat, urine, stool, etc., urea, uric acid, all of that. Then homeostasis is the maintenance of steady water, in this case, in the human body or any animal
Okay.
body. And osmoregulation is basically the regulation of the solute movement or of the water movement.
Okay. Now, the question which has been asked in the exam is about the osmoconformers and osmoregulators. Do you know the difference between them?
Osmoconformers and osmoregulators. No, no.
Okay. So basically, osmoconformers, they cannot control the osmotic conditions of their body. What they do, they adapt according to the osmolarity of the body fluid, which is present according to the surrounding medium. Suppose if they are present in the saline medium, their body salinity will change. Like all the marine invertebrates, I gave you this example only. All marine means which live in the salty environment. All the marine salty invertebrates and some freshwater invertebrates, they are osmoconformers. They cannot actively control the conditions of their body fluid, right?
Right, right.
Osmoregulators, these are those animals which can maintain an osmolarity internally. Means like we, our internal temperature, it's not that if we are going to a salty environment our internal body temperature will change, nothing will change. So most of the vertebrates, they are osmoregulators. You must know the example of hagfish, which is a osmoconformer. Why I am saying, because usually it's been asked. Then you must know that most of the vertebrates, they are regulators. We are very strict regulators, but only one vertebrate, that is hagfish, it is a osmoconformer, right? Any doubt?
No, teacher, I've understood.
Okay. Now, water and solute concentration in the fresh water. So first of all, we must know that whatever fresh animals, we are hypertonic to. Do you understand the meaning of hypertonic to the surrounding medium?
Hypertonic, somewhat. You'll have to explain it.
Okay. Do you understand the word hypertonic, isotonic?
Yes, yes.
So when we say that body fluid of fresh water animals, means outside the water is more, but inside the water is less. So when inside the water is less, it is hypertonic. Hypertonic means more salt, more salts. So in them, what is happening? Whatever fresh water, when I'm saying it's a freshwater animal, that means it is living in a water medium. So what is the problem which they are facing? Continuously, their body is gaining some water. Continuously. राइट जब उनकी बॉडी में सॉल्ट ज्यादा है, पानी कम है, तो वो बॉडी को मेंटेन नहीं कर पाते, लगातार पानी उनके अंदर आता रहता है, आता रहता है, आता रहता है. सो जब आता रहता है, देर इज ऑल्सो अ लॉस ऑफ बॉडी सॉल्ट टू सराउंडिंग लो सॉल्ट. अब क्या होता है? ऑब्वियसली अगर हम इतना पानी पियेंगे तो टॉयलेट भी ज्यादा होगी, किसी भी एनिमल के केस में. सो व्हाट हैपेंस? कॉन्टिन्यूअसली देर इज अ, जब वो टॉयलेट करते हैं, व्हेन दे पास द यूरिन, देर इज अ लॉस ऑफ बॉडी सॉल्ट ऑल्सो. अब उस कंडीशन में क्या होगा? उनके बॉडी में सॉल्ट का जो रेगुलेशन है वो कुछ कम हो जाता है. सो दे डू नॉट ड्रिंक वाटर. तो ये क्या करते हैं ऐसे कंडीशंस में, ये जो फ्रेश वाटर फिशेज होती हैं ये क्या करती है, पानी नहीं पीती. इनके पास स्पेशल सेल्स होते हैं जिनको हम आयोनासाइट्स कहते हैं. ये बेसिकली इनकी गिल मेम्ब्रेन्स में प्रेजेंट होते हैं, जो कि बेसिकली जितना भी सोडियम और क्लोराइड होता है उसको पानी से तो ले लेते हैं लेकिन पानी से जाने नहीं देते. राइट. सो दिस इज एन
Right.
adaptation to the fresh water animals. You can be asked this question. You can be asked this question, right?
Right. Right.
Now, coming to the next point, elimination of nitrogenous waste. So you know that there are different types of nitrogenous waste present. There are some animals which are ammoniotelic. When I use the term ammoniotelic, I mean to say that they are excreting ammonia, right? The water
Right.
soluble ammonia, it is diffusing across the body into the surrounding water. And in fishes, you will see most of the ammonia, it will be lost as ammonium ions. Means you must know that aquatic animals, they are excreting ammonia, right?
Right.
And in that also you must know that bony fishes, tadpoles and aquatic, ये आपको examples इसके पता होने चाहिए. They are very important for NEET. राइट. अब यूरिया कौन निकालता है, जैसे कि मैमल्स, एम्फीबियंस, मेरीन फिशेस. हमको पानी जो है थोड़ा कंजर्व भी करना होता है. तो हमारे केस में यूरिया, भाई जो पानी में रह रहा है उसको पानी की तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, जो पानी से अलग रह रहा है उसको दिक्कत है. तो हमें क्या करना है, यूरिया कैन बी टॉलरेटेड इन मोर कंसेंट्रेशन, इट इज लेस टॉक्सिक. So basically, we know that we have a proper kidney in which, do you know where urea is made inside the body?
Where urea is made in the kidney.
No, it's made in the liver. It's made in a liver, right? So
Right. Right.
basically, in the mammals, it is excreted by the kidney. Kidney is the excretory organ. It is not making it, right? So basically, हमें जो कि पानी कंजर्व करना होता है, जो भी पानी वाले एनिमल्स हैं वो हमेशा अमोनिया निकालेंगे, जैसे कि बोनी फिशेस, एक्वाटिक इंसेक्ट्स और टैडपोल्स. यूरिया कौन निकालेगा, जिनको पानी बचाना है, जैसे कि हम मैमल्स, राइट. उसके अलावा, सी दिस यू मस्ट नो, यूरिया इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय अ प्रोसेस नोन एज यूरिया साइकिल विच टेक्स प्लेस इन द यूरिन. ये प्रोसेस है यूरिया के फॉर्मेशन का, ये भी कई बार आ जाता है. दिस प्रोसेस वाज बीन डिजाइन्ड बाय क्रेब. क्रेब ने इनको समझाया था. इन्होंने क्या बोला, इन्होंने बोला जो भी अमोनिया होता है हमारी बॉडी में वो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड के साथ रिएक्ट होता है एंड कार्बोमाइल फॉस्फेट बनाता है. कार्बोमाइल फॉस्फेट में एक एंजाइम ऑर्निथिन लगता है. ऑर्निथिन इज एन अमाइनो एसिड which is used for making urea. They both combine. They both combine to form citrulline. Then citrulline forms arginosursenic acid. Arginosursenic acid इस वाले प्रोसेस में भी एक एटीपी लगती है. यानी कि अमोनिया को बनाने के लिए भी हमें एनर्जी की जरूरत है. और कितनी एनर्जी की जरूरत है, 2 एटीपी की जरूरत है. वी फॉर्म arginosuccinic acid, then we form arginine, then we form ornithine. So in this step, when arginine gets converted to ornithine, then urea is formed, right?
Right.
Any doubt? This all you have been already taught over there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been taught that.
Okay. Now coming to the uric acid. Uric acid वो होते हैं जिनको बिल्कुल बहुत पानी बचाना होता है, जैसे कि insects, birds and many reptiles. Uric acid, all mostly the land vertebrates which have shelled eggs like birds. So you will see again in them, basically it is formed in the liver only and there is an enzyme which is used. Then again, you must know that in birds and in reptiles, urine, it comes in the form of a paste In the case of tadpoles and aquatic amphibians, they are excreting ammonia, while the adult form of the frog excretes urea. Very very important. फ्रॉग ही एक एम्फीबियन है, उसका जो टैडपोल है वो अमोनिया निकाल रहा है, लेकिन जो उसका एडल्ट है वो यूरिया निकाल रहा है। ये नीट में कई बार आ चुका है। जितने भी एक्वाटिक एनिमल्स होते हैं ज्यादातर आप उनके केस में देखेंगे वो अमोनिया निकालते हैं। जो टेरेस्ट्रियल रेप्टाइल्स होते हैं वो यूरिक एसिड निकालते हैं। क्रोकोडाइल्स के केस में वी विल सी दे विल एक्सक्रीट अमोनिया आल्सो, राइट। एंड इन द केस ऑफ यूरिकोटेलिक यू विल सी दैट जो यूरिक एसिड निकलता है उसको हम गुआनो कहते हैं, राइट। सो दिस इज द टेबल विच इज गिविंग यू द जिस्ट दैट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इनसाइड। Now, these are the various excretory products you must know. Guanine in the case of a spider, ornithic acid in the case of birds, purine in the case of butterfly, creatine in the case of mammals. You must know this, creatine. Allantoin in the case of reptiles, aves, and mammals. Right? This is very important. Then coming to carbon dioxide is also a excretory product. The salts which are coming in the sweat, they are also the excretory product. The color of the urine is due to the presence of two pigments, bilirubin and biliverdin, which is coming out in the form of fecal matter, right?
Right, right.
Then this table is giving you the gist. Now, do you know that have you done that every mammal has a different excretory organ? Like in our case, in all the chordates, it is kidney. But what
Yes,
about the earthworm?
green glands and
Earthworm.
for earthworms it is nephridia.
What about platyhelminthes?
Platyhelminth. Uh,
Flame cells. See, platyhelminthes means flatworms, and when I say flatworms, it is flame cells, right? Protonephridia is
right.
also. This table is again very important because you can be asked the excretory organ of anything. Now we will come to the structure. Do you want to read anything till now?
Teacher, just the table I wanted to see, those two tables.
This one?
No, no, yeah, yeah, these. Just 1 second.
Today, please make notes of the important points.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it is done.
Okay. Now coming to the human excretory system, we know that kidney has a very important role for homeostasis. We also know that apart from kidney, we have these excretory organs. Do you know this? That large intestine,
Yes.
liver,
Yes.
lung is also excretory organ. Then we have kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. Can you explain me the structure of kidney?
Structure of kidney basically structure as in what? I
The diagram which you can see.
of that. So basically, there is a tube-like structure which leads to the urinary bladder, which is called the ureter. Then the structure that connects the ureter to the actual kidney is called the pelvis. The ends, the outer ends of the uh, ureter are the hy hilus. Then the outer surface which encases the kidney is called the renal capsule. Within it are contained the um, do I see the points which are bracketed right
Sorry,
now?
because this point is very important that the kidneys are situated in the anterior part of the abdominal cavity on either side of the median line, means vertebral column. This you must know the location of the kidney. Then, as you have already told me that it is covered by a connective tissue, that is a capsule. Then you must know that the nephron which is producing the urine, you will find like we have renal capsule and we have renal cortex. So basically in the renal cortex only you will find the pyramids in which you will find the nephrons. And basically what are nephrons? These are the functional unit of the kidney. Actually, they are only working, they are present in millions of number and they are only working. See, they all are the pyramids. Then what is the urinary tract? This question is usually been asked. The kidney goes from nephron to collecting duct, from collecting duct to papilla, then to calyx, then to pelvis, then to ureter. See, this everyone knows that ureter to urinary bladder to urethra. The point which is confusing is this one only. Collecting duct also we know. Papilla, renal calyx, and renal pelvis. Now we will see where is papilla. We can see, you can be asked this diagram for labeling. Papilla, right? Then we have the calyx, right? We have the papilla, we have the calyx, and at the last, we have the pelvis. The pelvis is, I think, not, yeah, they have drawn this, right? So you must know this. Now, the another point which you must know, do you know that which epithelium is present in the urinary bladder? A very unique epithelium is there. It is a unique property of excretory system. No. So you may be asked about the epithelium. The bladder is lined by transitional epithelium, a unique characteristic of excretory system. As you don't know, please write it. And what is the why we are talking about those so much? Because it has the great capacity to expand, to store the urine. Right? How? Because it has some muscles also which contract and relax. Right? Any doubt?
Right.
Then
No.
again, we know that basically in the case of males, we have the urethra which is quite longer, and in the case of females, it is quite small. Then conduction of urine and micturition. We know that the urine which is produced in the nephron, it goes into the collecting tubules, and then it goes to the renal columns of Bertini. These are the renal columns of Bertini. You must know this tract. Again, I'm saying whatever urine which is produced from the collecting tubules, it goes to the ducts of Bertini. That means over here, ducts of Bertini will also come, right? This.
Right.
And then it will go to papilla, then it will go to calyx, then it will go to pelvis. Then, see again it's written from Bertini, it goes to hilum. From hilum, it goes to pyramid. From pyramid, it goes to calyx. Calyx go to the ureters. Then we have the urinary bladder. It gets the impulses that yes, it is full, and we go to urine. The process of passing the urine is called as micturition, right? And whenever the urine gets collected in the bladder, it gets expanded. It gets expanded, right? And it is basically, it is voluntary initiated. See, we know when we want to go to toilet. So that is why usually it has been asked that micturition is a voluntary action or it's a involuntary. So it's a voluntary action. Respiration
Oh,
is not a voluntary action. See, heartbeat is not a voluntary action. ऐसा नहीं कि जब हम चाहेंगे तब दिल धड़केगा. No. जब हम चाहेंगे तब सांस लेंगे ना. लेकिन micturition is a voluntary action. So that is why you must know that basically sympathetic nerve is filling the bladder and parasympathetic is emptying the bladder. You must know the length of the nephron. It is usually asked in the NEET exam. Anil, do you want to revise?
sure, sure. Yes.
From where?
Basically, from the ये post renal नीचे क्या चाहिए? हाँ, इधर से.
I want to take one small test in the evening. Can you give the test of morphology and this topic?
Sure, sure.
Okay. It seems that you didn't sleep properly.
No, dear, I didn't sleep.
Why?
Yesterday I had to complete some work for Akash. That's all. Study
Please
that.
remember my words. Take 1 day leave from Akash every week so that you can have a proper self-study.
Yeah, it is what I'm trying. Just that they're cramming all of the portion now, so it's becoming as impossible to take.
See, actually,
Really.
Neil, you are already taking 1:1 classes. तो आपके केस में ये तो है नहीं कि आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा,
नहीं
right?
वैसा बात नहीं है. वैसा बात नहीं है. Like when I go to Akash, it's like I'm learning it for the first time. Then when I come here and I take the classes, at that time it becomes like a revision for me. कैसे मुझे कितना
Okay,
समझ में आया वैसा.
okay.
वैसा उधर ही ऐसे
So
समझ में नहीं आया.
do you really find helpful in biology?
बायोलॉजी इज हेल्पफुल. केमिस्ट्री एंड फिजिक्स का वही होता है.
क्या होता है? थोड़ा सा
ऐसा
टफ हो
आकाश.
जाता है.
हाँ, आकाश में ऐसा टफ हो जाता
So today in the evening, you will have the test of both the chapters. Okay, I saw there is one more chapter which is coming in your test.
है. Which
I You copy it, I will see the chapter.
oh,
Yeah, it's locomotion and movement.
Personal movement is coming for AITS, I think. Right?
It is written 18th December, 20th December. 18th December is was yesterday, right?
18 December. No, no. That is just the tentative dates that they are given. The test is on Sunday.
Okay, okay, okay. So you want, do you have time and do you want one class for locomotion and movement tomorrow or on Saturday? I think tomorrow works for me. Tomorrow I have time in the evening also.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'll see. Obviously. आकाश का
Yeah.
schedule. Just
हाँ,
one
you
second.
can.
I'll just check आकाश का schedule वो लोग ने डाला है. So I'll just check
हाँ.
it to see अगर overlap हो रहा है. What time tomorrow exactly?
No, morning में if you are available, I can take 10 to 2 तो I am available mostly. What is your Akash schedule for tomorrow?
Tomorrow 11 to 4 I have Akash.
Okay. So if you want, we can have the class at 6:30 in the evening if you feel like.
Sure, sure, sure. Works
Either
for me.
6:30 to 7:30 works.
Sure, okay.
Okay.
Yes, Rishil, done.
This one.
Uh, just one. Yes, teacher, done. Yes, teacher.
Okay. Coming to the structure of the nephron, it looks very typical, right? And I hope you know, you can explain me the structure.
Or
Yeah. Please, you can see the screen. You can explain me in the same manner as it has been explained.
so basically, the nephron is divided into three regions. First is the proximal nephron, which constitutes of the Bowman's capsule and the PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Then after that, the second part is the loop of Henle, which consists of the ascending and the descending limb. And the third part is the distal nephron, which consists of the DCT, which is the distal convoluted tube, which opens into the collecting duct, where all of the urine is collected.
Okay, what else? What is the function? Why so many tubules are needed over here? Why not only one tubule is there?
Basically, so many tubules are needed so for basically the absorption, filtration, and resorption of
So
various.
you need to tell me one by one the function of proximal nephron. Means you have to start like this.
Okay, sure.
First of all, Acha, you explain, then I will explain.
Right. Just don't have to explain the function then, right?
You have to explain everything. Whatever you know about proximal nephron. Proximal nephron is
Uh,
the front portion of the nephron, right?
right.
Where you can see the glomerulus and everything.
So basically, the nephron tubule, which is closed at its starting, which is the proximal end, but its distal end is open. That tubule is called the proximal tubule, and it continues into the loop of Henle at the proximal proximal end, which is the closed end. The nephron is expanded and it is curved inwardly to form a cup-like double-walled structure called the Bowman's capsule. And within this Bowman's capsule, there is a network or system of capillaries which are present, which contain blood. It is called the glomerulus, that structure, which contains all of the capillaries. The diameter of the afferent arteriole is greater than the efferent arteriole. The efferent, I think, if I'm not wrong, is going towards the heart, right? Arteriole.
Yes.
Okay.
Then,
Then after
now,
that,
see, only the few points which you must know that first of all, what is the epithelium of Bowman's capsule? Because usually these questions are being asked. Bowman's capsule, as you said, that it is a cup-shaped structure. It is made up of flat squamous epithelium. Then inside the Bowman's capsule, like we have this Bowman's capsule, we have special cells which are present and they are called as podocytes. So you can be asked what are the cells which are present in the Bowman's capsule called? They are called as podocytes. And These podocytes, they have a ciliated epithelium. They have a ciliated epithelium. You can see,
Yes.
right? Finger-like process, these cilia are present so that they can push the fluid. They can push the fluid, right? So now,
Right.
when I talk about proximal convoluted tubule, the first part of the nephron, I told you that their epithelium have cilia which is specialized so that it can transport the salts from the lumen to the interstitial fluid. Interstitial fluid means the fluid which is, see, everything we don't have to pass to the nephron. हमें कोशिश करनी है कि नेफ्रॉन से बाहर निकालना है. भाई हम टॉयलेट में ज्यादा मिनरल्स थोड़ी ना डाल देंगे, हमें तो सब इंटरस्टिशियल फ्लूइड में भेजना है, right? So this proximal,
Yes.
actually every part of the tubule is doing. Only the thing is they have divided their work. That okay, अगर सोडियम एक्स्ट्रा होगा तो तुम निकालोगे, अगर पानी एक्स्ट्रा होगा तो तुम निकालोगे, अमोनिया एक्स्ट्रा होगी, इवन अमोनिया इज ऑल्सो कंजर्व, अमोनिया भी ज्यादा नहीं निकालते हैं. क्लोराइड्स हो गया, पोटेशियम हो गया, मैग्नीशियम हो गया, एवरी फॉर एवरी सॉल्ट दे हैव distributed their work. How these cells, means podocytes, which are facing the tubule, they have finger-like projections, which increases the surface area, and they also have mitochondria. Why they have mitochondria? Because they need the energy. Continuously उनको salts को धक्का देके बाहर भेजना है, राइट? उनको धक्का देना है, नहीं बाहर जाओ बाहर जाओ बाहर जाओ. So whenever we need energy, we need active transport, and it takes place in the proximal convoluted tubule. Then we have the next loop, that is the loop of Henle, which starts from proximal convoluted tubule and it ends before the distal convoluted tubule. Now what will happen? We have a descending limb. Descending limb मतलब वो limb जो ऐसे जाती है, right? जो ऊपर से नीचे जाती है, it is the descending limb. Then you will see descending limb का जो segment होता है, it is thick और वो PCT के diameter से same होता है. डिसेंडिंग लिम्ब में जो एपिथेलियम होता है, अगेन आई एम टेलिंग यू, इधर काफी टाइम से दिखा गया है, नीट में हर जगह के एपिथेलियम पूछे जा रहे हैं. इट हैज क्यूबॉइडल एपिथेलियम. असेंडिंग लिम्ब मतलब जो नीचे से ऊपर जाता है, दिस वन. इट हैज अ थिन सेगमेंट, राइट? इट इज फाउंड इन द मेडुला जोन ऑफ द किडनी. किडनी का भी एक कॉर्टेक्स जोन होता है, एक मेडुला जोन होता है, ये उसके मेडुला जोन में मिलता है. एंड दिस हैज अ स्क्वामस एपिथेलियम. तो क्यूबॉइडल एपिथेलियम कहाँ है? डिसेंडिंग लिम्ब में. एसेंडिंग लिम्ब में स्क्वामस है और प्रॉक्सिमल में भी स्क्वामस था. Then the last part of the nephron, that is the distal nephron, it merges into DCT. Again you will see they will have microvilli. जो भी, भाई कुछ डिसेंडिंग लिम्ब ने निकाला, कुछ असेंडिंग लिम्ब ने निकाला, अब जो आ गया वो कलेक्टिंग डक्ट के पास आ गया. कलेक्टिंग डक्ट के पास जितने भी आसपास के नेफ्रॉन है सब अपना सामान डाल देंगे. सी, दिस इज द artery which is bringing. Then we have Malpighian corpuscle, in which we have the Bowman's capsule also present. Bowman's capsule ने क्या किया? Proximal convoluted tubules start किया. पहला tubule आ गया proximal convoluted tubule, which is this one. Then उसके बाद क्या आया? हमारा ascending limb, फिर descending limb. ठीक है, असेंडिंग लिम्ब आ गया, डिसेंडिंग लिम्ब आ गया, उसके बाद हमारा आया डीसीटी, डिस्टल कॉन्वुलेटेड टिब्यूल. जितने भी नेफ्रॉन्स हैं, मिलियंस ऑफ नेफ्रॉन्स वी हैव, सारे नेफ्रॉन्स अपना जो सिक्रीशन है वो डीसीटी में भेज देते हैं कि गो, राइट? दिस वे इट वर्क्स. नाउ यू मस्ट नो ऑल द डक्ट्स कन्वर्ज. अब ये सारे कलेक्टिंग डक्ट खुलता कहाँ है? मैंने अभी भी आपको बताया था, डक्ट्स ऑफ बर्टिनी. इट इज बर्टिनाई. देन ये किस में खुलते हैं, रीनल पेल्विस में, अभी हम पढ़ चुके हैं। तो कॉर्टेक्स रीजन में हमारे, ये भी आपसे पूछा जा सकता है, किडनी के कॉर्टेक्स में क्या क्या मिलता है और किडनी के मेडुला में क्या क्या मिलता है, राइट।
राइट राइट।
कॉर्टेक्स में जो नेफ्रॉन्स होते हैं, यू विल सी इन द कॉर्टेक्स रीजन वी हैव 85% ऑफ द नेफ्रॉन पार्ट। जो कॉर्टिकल नेफ्रो, वी हैव एक्चुअली टू टाइप ऑफ नेफ्रॉन्स, एक तो कॉर्टिकल और एक जक्स्टा मेड्यूलरी। कॉर्टिकल नेफ्रॉन्स का जो लूप ऑफ हेनले होता है वो बहुत छोटा होता है, इसमें खाली पेरिट्यूबुलर कैपिलरी नेटवर्क होती है और वासा रेक्टा नहीं होता है, राइट। वाई, वी विल सी, अभी हम देखेंगे कि ये अलग अलग लोगों में प्रेजेंट होता है, इट डिपेंड्स। जक्स्टा मेडुलरी नेफ्रॉन्स में खाली 15% लोगों में प्रेजेंट होता है। इनका लूप ऑफ हेनले बहुत लंबा होता है, वासा रेक्टा भी इनके पास होता है। और आप देखते हैं कि इन नेफ्रॉन्स का जो डीसीटी है वो बोमेन्स कैप्सूल के पास ही आकर के प्रेजेंट होता है, राइट। नाउ आई गिव यू 2 मिनट्स, पहले आप इतना रिवाइज करिए, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। एक्चुअली मैंने मार्क तो कम किया, आपको इसमें से कोई भी लाइन छोड़नी नहीं है, नथिंग यू हैव टू लीव।
ओके।
यहां तक कर लिया था आपने?
यहाँ तक कर लिया था, इसके नीचे का नहीं किया। Yes, teacher, done. Yes, teacher, done.
Neil, this part also cortical nephrons,
Yes, teacher, done.
juxtamedullary,
No, no, not this.
Neil done.
Yeah, teacher, done.
Okay. So now we will meet at 6 o'clock, right? You can prepare the chapter this much, which whatever I have taught till now. If you will say, we will complete the chapter and then we will have the test. Otherwise, we will have the test tomorrow, right?
Okay, sure, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.